morning, guys. Welcome to my morning routine and what I do in a day, part one.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to my daily vlog and to my morning routine. This is all I could take this week because I had so much work, and I'm taking you to my next session. Enjoy.
Good morning guys, welcome to my morning routine and my daily vlog. This is the first time so far, so don't judge me, I'm still new at this. It's really early and Stephanie's still asleep, so I don't want to wake him up, that's why I'm speaking so quiet. But today it's Sunday. I'm gonna wrap this one up because it's like multiple videos in one. I tried to record a day today, but I just couldn't because I had so many things going on work-wise, and you will just see parts of my day, like in the bits of my daily routines. What do I do? Some part of my work. So we're gonna start with my morning routine. It's not always the same, but this is the current one. So because I still feel like, I don't know if it's the sun or whatever, but I feel like my skin is really oily and it has like a lot of breakage. It doesn't really react well to this, I don't know, water or a lot of sun or whatever. But anyway, this is something that I do on a daily basis.
The funniest thing is that they made such a drama about the whole rain situation here in Dubai, but the thing is that the morning cannot be more beautiful. Look at this. Adorable. So many dogs in this park. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. We're going to my favorite place in Greens. That's the place where I love to read, and people just leave their books right there. Like, you can literally just pick any book, or you can just bring your own that you don't want it anymore, you don't use or you don't like, for someone else to find it and maybe read it. It's a really cool thing they made here. Guys, I cannot believe how fresh this morning is. Like, it's like I'm not even in Dubai. Like, mornings after rain, something great as ever. And we're approaching to my favorite spot, this place over here. As you can see, people tend to bring their books here. I know it's because of the rain, but I cannot go. And you can literally bring your own book or something, or just soak in while it was raining. And this is just not good. Okay, check out the view. I low-key wanted to stay here or to sit somewhere, but everything is completely soaked that I can't, so I'm just gonna make a little circle around the lake, and I'll probably go back to prepare the breakfast. And I also wanted to record like the second part of your Q&A from the other time, because I figured that I haven't responded properly to most of the questions from the questions. So here it is. Question number 1. So someone asked us, why did we move to Dubai at all? So since I was working for that US company, I was actually thinking of moving in New York since I already worked there. And actually that was my big dream as I was growing up. But of course, since I met him, we started to plan things together. We also got a dog. That's like our little child. So that wasn't helping. And I told him, like, we've been here for some time. We saw that there is no chance of us succeeding here. I told him, like, I sacrificed like 2.5 years of my life in this country. I'm not working here for like 3 years now, and nothing is changing at your work. So we gotta do something. We gotta go somewhere else. And you know, like, whenever someone is telling you stuff, but you are not ready to actually soak in that information and kind of deal with it on your own, there is no way you're gonna change your mind. He was so convinced into that idea of making it a lot more better there that I completely gave up. And then I was in New York last year for my work and figured out that I hated it. I hated the city. Like, it's pretty when you have money and the partying side and everything, but to live there, absolutely freaking disaster. So we were seeking some new options, and we got friends that invited us over last December to come here to visit in Dubai. So that was our like a second option. Or we didn't even have the money at that time completely, because we had like 8 travels last year, and we just kind of like figure out like we have to go there 4 days, we don't care. So we left. And after that, things started to change because he loved it. He has his best friend here, so that was a relief. And some things happened at his work after that trip that actually broke him up completely. And then after a certain incident, he called me and he was like, that's it, I can't, we're moving to Dubai. So after that statement, like 2 weeks literally, we both finding a job with like the perfect conditions. Anyways, we told our families about the idea, and to be honest, they didn't love it at first, but they needed to understand. And after that, everything just started happening in our favor, because you know, like, that's the universe for us. Like, once you put your wish out there, like, the rest of it, it's history, because the things are just start happening in your favor. And the hardest part, and the only hard part when moving here, was leaving our dog. That was the most traumatizing part for me personally, because I got so attached to him, and we're still gonna pick him up at some point. We're gonna go to Serbia in like 3 months to pick him up, so I cannot wait for that to happen. And no, it's not a lot, because I love taking care of him. So that was the hardest part of moving out. Well, I traveled a lot and I didn't really get attached to the places so easily, so I don't really care. It's not that I don't love my country, it's just that I'm not attached to a place, I'm attached to persons. And the thing was that I was falling apart the last month before we came. I was working my ass off on my current job, I still do, and I was just, you know, like, overwhelmed by the moving, the painting our apartment, where we and saying goodbye to my family, friends. The week before we came was such an emotional week. Like, I think I cried my eyes out every day. And then the last morning, when I needed to actually leave my dog, I was like, I couldn't go back to myself and normal functioning in the next 3 days. I was just crying since we arrived. And also I was really afraid, like, how are we gonna function here, because we never worked together. I mean, he always had his job, I had my job. I feel like we're on a vacation for like a month and a half, even though we still work. And to be here and to live here feels like you're constantly on a vacation and you work here and there something, you know. So it's not the heaviest life decision. We love it here. I mean, it's only been a month and a half, but we love it here. At least I do. Next question for us was, is life in Dubai expensive? I don't know how to answer this, but to put it into more simple way, it depends on what you ask from Dubai, because it can be really cheap. It can be even cheaper than Serbia. For example, like groceries, you know, places to go out to eat, some events, stuff like that. Some of the things are much cheaper than in Serbia, like gas especially. If you want to go to the fancy dining or like a cute restaurant with a fancy view, you can, and you're gonna pay it pretty much, you know. So you can go from like, I don't know, like 10 dirhams for breakfast to like 50 dirhams for breakfast, like 150 dirhams for breakfast, because everything really depends of the place. And that's what I can say. But the rest of the things are really much more affordable. But in general, you can live here decently and save up for some future, save up for some apartment or whatever you want to buy, or a car. And the cars are really affordable in here, especially the rental cars. So I would say that it's in a way cheaper, but then you can get that luxury treatment if you're searching for that. Okay, the next question was, what is my fitness routine here? It depends. Actually, it depended at the beginning when we arrived, because I couldn't actually like put myself together to work out. It was like a non tracking anything, not following any type of fitness routine. I was just doing whatever I feel like doing, because it was that kind of a period. And now it's a lot better. So to sum it up, at when we first got here, I thought like I'm gonna enjoy my fitness routines. I'm gonna be the it girl. I'm gonna do all of my regular stuff at the gym and more and so on. And none of that happened, because my head was not on the right place. I was suffering really bad IBS, really bad endo symptoms. My stomach was hurting. I had such a big inflammation. Like, I was so bloated. I couldn't eat most of the stuff. I couldn't move. I couldn't train properly as I would do usually, and nothing made sense at that time. So I just figured out like it's best for me to like just let go and try to relax and let myself be for a month and do whatever I want to do. And to be honest, my diet was not great. I ate everything, because you know, like when you come somewhere new and you want to try everything else and you just want to enjoy and indulge in the good food and tasty food, you don't really think about the calories or like how will that impact your health or anything else. I think that only the last week I actually got back into my regular fitness functioning. So it's usually 4 gym sessions, sometimes 5. I always have like a joker session if I really feel like working out. So I let myself do something extra or do like a filler workout of some of the things maybe that I missed during the week, because you don't probably feel the most ready every week to just
Because you were like,
work out and do stuff that you usually do, especially once everything is new. And besides, we're changing a lot of gyms in here, so not all of the gyms have everything I need always. So I have to like, you know, mix and match sometimes to figure out what the stuff I usually do. But trying to do like 3 at least cardio sessions, and always like one workout should be like either yoga or Pilates or something like that. And I need to find a good reformer Pilates club over here, because I really want to join it. When it comes to my fitness routine, there's that. I am still figuring it out. When I actually construct the right one, I'm gonna share it with you guys. Next question was like, how do I balance my 2 jobs? Well, actually, it's really easy, because in the morning I work with my clients from Dubai, and then in the afternoons I work with my usual US clients. So It's like the time frame would be like from 6 to 10, sometimes 11 a.m. Then I have like a gap where I eat, maybe take a power nap or do some stuff or take a walk with my boyfriend. And then from 4 p.m. I start to work from the US market. I'm just in my apartment, you know, like a cozy old day vibes. Like I would prepare my laptop, I would prepare my coffee or matcha, and I would just start with the work until sometimes 9, sometimes 10 p.m. depends. Next question was what surprised me the most about Dubai, and that's definitely the people, because you guys cannot believe how everyone here are so polite, so nice to each other. Like every time you just go to the market, everyone asks you like, "Hello, how are you?" And it's a common courtesy question. It's not like a forced one or anything. So that's really nice. Everything is so clean. You can literally eat out of the metro floor. How clean it is, and when comparing it to the metro New York, it's such a bummer because two big cities can be so much different. And what also surprised me the most, well, the thing you can get over that Preview app that we paid for, because we have to use a lot of gyms because not all of our clients are training at the same place. You have to like switch gyms and stuff like that, and you have to have the pass for everything. And because it's ridiculous to pay the membership for like each gym every month, and it's ridiculously expensive to do that and stupid. So you just take the Privily and you actually have the access to a lot of gyms, a lot of facilities, a lot of pools, spas, hotels, and you also can get the discounts and everything for all of their services like lunch or like some treatments, a massage and stuff like that. So that's the smartest decision we actually took here. And the thing that also surprised me the most, because like yesterday I went on the beach in like a 5-star hotel, which I probably never would go if I were like traveling alone or just like that by myself. But with this, I can enjoy the view of the beach and the view to the palm wherever I want with just one pass. So that's like the best thing that we afford, that we bought in here, that actually shocked me completely. Also asked me about the worst thing in Dubai that we have experienced. I'm not sure there's like a worst thing still, but the thing that we don't usually do, like, we kind of miss a lot of like pubs or gigs, or you know, like that hard rock stuff kind of things. And here, I mean, they have it in here, don't get me wrong, it's just that everything kind of seems a little sterile, you know, like everything is so cool, but that's not the, you know, like rough dirty stuff we're used to in other countries. From example, like in Athens you get that experience, in Budapest you get that experience, but in Dubai, like they will have everything out like you will usually see in the Hard Rock Cafe or like any other pub that is in that type of thing, but it's just not the same. It doesn't feel the same. It feels clean. But that's something we can live with, you know? That's not the worst part about Dubai, for sure. And we're coming to the last question, and that was what are my goals for 2025? Now, I don't know if someone meant 2026, but if someone meant 2025, well, this was the goal. The goal was coming here and moving to Dubai and starting to work here as a trainer. My second goal was to start actually recording my vlogs in English, because I always felt so insecure because, like, you know, like you never know any other language as your own. And I always thought like someone would make fun of me, or I'm not gonna like my voice or pronunciation or whatever. But I just figured out like that's the way things have to go. Like I have to just start, and over time I'm gonna be much better. You know, practice makes it perfect. So anyway, that was my two main goals for the 2026. My current main goal was just to like bring my dog here, as you could imagine, and that's all. So that's it for today's catch up, guys. I know I was yapping a bit too much, but I just had to, And now I'm gonna go to the store to buy some of the things that we need for our breakfast, because I'm gonna make pancakes Sunday morning pancakes. And there is no sign of the potential rain anymore, as you can see, so that's really good. We might actually go somewhere during the day. We don't have to stay in our house the entire day. And that's it. We're gonna see how this day will go. But talk to you later. Enjoy your Sunday, and see you soon. Bye.
Hello guys, we're just preparing for a shooting for the Christmas edition. Giselle is here fixing her hair, and I look at you in the mirror. Girls time, getting ready. And then after this I'm gonna record you the guys and behind the scenes of the recording. So stay tuned. Bye.
for cleaning. And one thing,
From Hannah.
this is another gift. This is a sugar.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Always run.
I don't know this song, sorry.
Always all these stars are watching. There's no place I'd rather be in this world. Your
Wow.
eyes are where I'm lost in. Underneath the chandelier, we're dancing all alone.
Utorak. Pusti utorak. Pesma Graš.
One easy one.
Petar Graš utorak.
Hoćeš ti?
Ja sam
The
volim.
one you used to sing for yourself.
Može.
Znaš, nisam svira mnogo.
Svaki